God says, my child, listen carefully to what is being revealed to you now. This is about the house you are staying in. There is something happening within those walls that you have not yet fully understood. There are things taking place that your eyes have not yet seen. A woman is moving in silence, operating in secrecy, working behind the scenes, thinking that her plans will never be uncovered. But my child, I see everything. I know what has been whispered in the darkness. I know what has been planned in secret. And now, I am bringing it all to the surface. This is not something to ignore. This is not something to overlook. What is happening is real, and it is serious. A presence has been in your home, moving through your space, leaving behind traces of intentions that are not pure. You have felt it, haven't you? The strange feeling in the atmosphere, the sense that something is not quite right, the moments when your spirit has been unsettled for reasons you could not explain. That is because the spiritual realm has been shifting. That is because the unseen has been working. That is because the woman who is trying to hide has already made her move. She has been watching. She has been waiting. She has been setting things in motion without your knowledge. And now, the truth is rising to the surface. My child, do not be blind to this revelation. Do not dismiss what is being shown to you. This is your moment of awakening. This is your time to see beyond what is in front of you. I have sent my angels to guard you. I have dispatched heavenly protection over you. That is why, even though plans were formed against you, they did not succeed. That is why, even though words were spoken against you, they did not take root. That is why, even though things were placed in your path to cause you to stumble, you are still standing. Because I have covered you. I have shielded you. I have placed a divine barrier around you that cannot be broken. But now, I am revealing the truth. My child, listen to me. This woman has been near you for longer than you realize. She has been moving in ways you did not expect. She has been using kindness as a disguise, using closeness as a cover, using connection as a way to stay near you while working against you. And now, her time is up. The exposure is happening now. You have felt the shift, haven't you? The moments when the energy in your space suddenly felt different, the times when you questioned if something unseen was lurking, the nights when your spirit felt restless. That was not your imagination. That was not a passing thought. That was a warning from the heavens. That was the stirring in the spirit, preparing you for this moment. Pay attention. Do not be deceived. The woman in question has been smiling, but her heart has not been sincere. She has been speaking, but her words have not matched her true intentions. She has been present, but her purpose has not been pure. I have watched as she moved closer. I have seen the way she has positioned herself. But my child, she did not realize that you are covered by me. She did not understand that you are under divine protection. She did not know that I have been watching every step she has taken. And now, I am stepping in. The time for hiding is over. The season of deception is ending. I am exposing what was done in silence. I am uncovering what was hidden beneath the surface. The doors that were once closed are being flung open, and the truth is pouring out. My child, there is something you need to understand. This is not just about what is happening now. This is about what has been happening for a long time. The woman who is being exposed is not new to this. She has been weaving a web for longer than you know. She has been moving in ways that were meant to go unnoticed. She has been carefully positioning herself, thinking that if she played her role well enough, no one would ever suspect a thing. But I see beyond the surface. I see beyond the words. I see beyond the actions. And what I see is not pure. What I see is not righteous. What I see is not of me. I need you to be strong. I need you to stand firm. Because as this truth is revealed, there will be attempts to distract you. There will be moments where doubt will try to creep in. There will be voices that will tell you to ignore what is happening. But my child, do not listen to them. Do not turn away from what is being exposed. Do not close your eyes now. Because the moment of revelation is here. I have been preparing you for this. I have been strengthening you for this. I have been positioning you for this. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. You are not without divine support. My angels are surrounding you. My presence is with you. My power is at work in your life. The woman thought she could move without being seen. She thought she could operate without being noticed. But now, every hidden thing is being laid bare. Every secret motive is being revealed. Every unspoken plan is being exposed. And when the truth comes out, do not be shaken. When you see what has been happening, do not let fear enter your heart. When you hear the full revelation, do not let confusion cloud your mind. Stand firm in my word. Stand firm in my truth. Stand firm in my presence. Because I am with you. There are moments in life where I allow things to remain hidden for a time. There are seasons where I permit deception to continue, not because I do not see it, but because I am waiting for the appointed time to reveal it. And my child, that time is now. The exposure will come quickly, the revelation will be undeniable. And once you see the truth, you will not be able to unsee it. Once you hear the truth, you will not be able to ignore it. Once you understand what has been happening, you will know without a doubt that I have been speaking to you all along. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the shifts. Pay attention to the moments when things suddenly begin to make sense. The pieces are falling into place. The puzzle is being completed. The clarity you have been seeking is arriving. And you will know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I have been guiding you to this moment. Do not be discouraged. Do not be overwhelmed. What is happening is for your good. What is being revealed is for your protection. What is being uncovered is for your future. I am removing every false connection. I am breaking every deceitful attachment. I am cutting away every hidden plan that was meant to work against you. My child, I have great things ahead for you. I have blessings in store for you. I have a future that is filled with goodness, joy, and fulfillment. But first, I must remove what is not meant to go with you. Prepare yourself. Be ready. The next steps are unfolding quickly. The truth is coming out now. And once it does, nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved child, from the moment I formed you in the secret place, I have watched over you. My eyes have never turned away, and my love for you has never wavered. Every step you have taken, every thought you have pondered, every tear that has fallen from your eyes, I have seen them all. I have counted the days of your life, and I have known every struggle you have faced. Even when you did not realize I was near, I was always there, guiding you, protecting you, surrounding you with my presence. And now, my child, I come to you with a message that cannot wait. I come to you with a revelation that you must hear, for the time has come for hidden things to be exposed, for veiled truths to be uncovered, for clarity to replace the shadows that have been lingering around you. This is about the house you are staying in. There are things within it that you have not seen, but I have seen them. There are things that have been happening in the unseen, in the silence of the night, in the whispers carried by the air, and I am revealing them to you now so that you may know, so that you may be prepared, so that you may not walk in ignorance. You have felt it, haven't you? The uneasiness, the sense that something is not quite right, the moments of uncertainty that seem to brush past you only for you to shake them off as mere thoughts. But those were not just thoughts, my child. Those were warnings. Those were my nudges, my signals, my gentle calls for you to pay attention. And now, I am speaking clearly, so that you may no longer wonder, so that you may no longer dismiss what I have been showing you. There is a woman connected to this house. A woman whose presence has left a mark, a woman whose words have lingered in ways you may not have realized. She is tied to something within the very walls that surround you. She is part of the foundation upon which this place was built, and yet her spirit has not been at rest. You have felt her influence, though you may not have fully understood it. The emotions that rise within you, the thoughts that seem to come from nowhere, the dreams that disturb your sleep, these are not coincidences. These are echoes of something that has remained unresolved, something that has not yet been brought into the light. You must know that this is not to bring fear into your heart. I do not reveal to frighten you, but to prepare you. I do not expose to cause unrest, but to bring peace. My desire is for you to walk in wisdom, to stand in truth, to recognize what is happening around you so that you may not be swayed, so that you may not be caught unaware. This woman's presence has influenced more than you know. The things that have happened in this house, the events that have unfolded, the moments that have felt inexplicably heavy, these have been affected by what has been left unresolved. There are things that were spoken within these walls, promises made, agreements formed, and they have not been forgotten. They linger, seeking acknowledgement, seeking resolution, seeking to be seen. My child, you must stand firm in my truth. You must walk in the authority that I have given you. Do not let yourself be troubled by what you now know, for I am with you. I have always been with you. I have not allowed anything to harm you, and I will continue to cover you with my presence. But you must not ignore what I am revealing. You must not turn away from what I am showing you. The atmosphere around you is shifting. The things that have been hidden in silence are now being brought to the surface, and you must be ready to face them with wisdom, with discernment, with an understanding that transcends what the eye can see. There have been moments when you have questioned the history of this house. You have wondered about the ones who came before you, about the things that have been left behind, about the stories that have never been fully told. Those questions were not random. Those thoughts were not without reason. I have been stirring them within you because I want you to see beyond what is visible. I want you to recognize that there is more to this place than meets the eye. The things that have been left undone must be addressed. The things that have been buried beneath years of forgetfulness must be acknowledged. The woman whose presence lingers has a story, a truth that was never fully known, a voice that was silenced before it could be fully heard. You may wonder, what must be done? How do you respond to this revelation? My child, you must seek me in this. You must come before me and ask for wisdom, ask for understanding, ask for clarity. I will show you what needs to be done. I will guide you in how to move forward. But you must not ignore this. You must not pretend that nothing has been revealed. For too long, this has remained in the shadows, and now, I am bringing it into the light. I want you to know that my love for you is greater than anything that seeks to unsettle you. My protection over you is stronger than any influence that tries to linger. My hand is upon you, and I have not allowed anything to harm you. But I am calling you to awareness, to spiritual understanding, to a place of knowledge where you are no longer unaware of what surrounds you. This house, this place where you reside, has a past that has not been fully acknowledged. And now, the time has come for it to be seen for what it truly is. Do not be troubled. Do not let your heart be heavy with concern. Instead, come to me. Seek me. Let me guide you in this. For I am revealing this not to burden you, but to free you. Not to weigh you down, but to lift you up. Not to cause fear, but to bring peace that comes from knowing the truth. The woman whose presence remains is not beyond my reach. The past that lingers is not beyond my healing. The things that have remained unspoken are not beyond my power to resolve. You are my child. You are loved. You are seen. You are covered by my presence. And because I love you, I am revealing what must be known. Because I love you, I am showing you what has been hidden. Because I love you, I am preparing you for what comes next. Walk with me in this. Trust in me. And I will lead you through it all. My presence will go before you. My hand will guide you. My light will shine in the darkness. And what has been hidden will no longer remain unseen. God says, my child, I need you to listen carefully, for this message carries great urgency. The place where you rest, the walls that surround you, the very foundation upon which you walk daily, there is something stirring, something moving in the unseen. You have felt it, haven't you? The unease in your spirit, the moments where something feels off, yet you cannot fully grasp why. It is not your imagination, my child. I have been trying to get your attention because there is something I need you to know. There is a woman, someone who has walked through the spaces you now call home. She has spoken words over this place, words that were not meant for you, words filled with intentions that did not come from me. She has moved with secrecy, thinking that her actions would never be revealed, believing that no one would see the truth. But I have seen everything, my child. I have heard the words spoken in secret. I have watched the plans unfold behind closed doors. And now, the time has come for everything to be exposed. You may have noticed shifts in the atmosphere. Some days feel heavier than others. There are nights where your sleep is restless, where you wake up feeling as if something is pressing upon you, yet you cannot explain why. That is because something was placed here, something that was never meant to be part of your dwelling. But do not be afraid, my child. Nothing can stand against the power of my presence. Nothing spoken, nothing planned, nothing whispered in darkness can prevail when I have placed my light upon you. This woman, she thought that her influence would remain, that what she set in motion would go unseen. But I am a God of justice. I do not allow my chosen ones to be misled. I do not allow those who are faithful to me to walk in deception. That is why I am revealing this now, my child. That is why I am showing you what has been hidden. Do not be afraid of what is coming. You are not alone. I am with you, as I have always been. I will not allow anything to touch you. I need you to pay attention, my child. Over the next few days, you will begin to see signs. Something will be brought to your attention, perhaps a misplaced item, an unusual conversation, a sudden change in the way someone around you behaves. This is not by accident. This is my way of confirming to you that what I am speaking is true. You will begin to understand things that once confused you. You will recognize patterns that were once overlooked. And soon, you will see the full picture of what has been happening all along. Do not let fear take hold of you, for my presence is in your home. My angels are surrounding you even now. My spirit moves through every room, filling every corner, covering you as you rest, as you work, as you move throughout your day. No matter what was spoken, no matter what was planned, nothing can remove the covering I have placed over you. Your home is under my protection. Your peace will not be stolen. Your joy will not be disturbed. But my child, I need you to trust me fully. Do not let doubt creep into your heart. Do not allow the whispers of those who do not understand my power to shake your faith. This is not the time to second-guess what you know to be true. You have seen my hand in your life before. You have felt my presence in moments when you needed me most. Do you think I would abandon you now? No, my child. I have never left you, and I never will. The woman who thought she could control what is not hers, she will soon realize that she has no power here. She will see that her plans have failed. She will reveal